not afraid to say, Tikkun Habrit is how I discovered the truth of Judaism 3 years ago. David, it's not only you, but countless people really discovered Judaism because of Tikkun Habrit, including, and listen to this, including people that have learned Torah their whole lives, that called me crying, thanking me, where they said, I finally did Teshuva. I said, oh, so what you didn't keep Shabbat? He goes, no, I kept all the mitzvot. I said, how old are you? All the mitzvot. Oh, I'm 30 years old, 35 years old, 40 years old. I'm like, what do you mean so you just did Teshuva? He says, my whole life, I was a robot. My whole life, I just did it because I was born this way. I didn't do it because I cared. I didn't do it because of anything. And now I realize why. I was constantly wasting seed. So all of the beautiful blessings that you're supposed to get and the feeling you're supposed to get from doing what Hashem says, I never had it. Why? Because I was constantly wasting seed and never getting any of the blessings. All of the blessings were going out. As soon as I realized that I have a problem after I watched one of your lectures, I started watching more of your lectures about Tikkun Habrit, and I realized that that's what's missing. And since that person stopped wasting seed, it's Judaism, he looked at it a completely different way. And it's not one story, it's not 10, it's not 100, and it's not 1,000. It's literally tens of thousands of people, tens of thousands, and I'm not exaggerating here, tens of thousands of people have watched our lectures and have changed their lives for the better because of the Tikkun Habrit. This is why I continue to teach it, I continue to learn about it, and I continue to do as much as I possibly can for people around the world in regards to this. Mainly because if you can get, let's say for example, somebody to learn Torah, that doesn't mean you're going to get him to be a righteous person. Why? Because there's several people that you see, they learn Torah, but they're still wicked. If you get somebody to keep Shabbat, let's say, that's good too. But sometimes that person's still going to go to Gehenom for eternity. Why? He's still wasting seed. He's still wasting seed. So, but if you get a person to do real tshuva, which begins with wasting, stop wasting seed, but stop wasting seed for the right reason, not for the wrong reason, which is a lesson of itself. Person stops wasting seed, all of a sudden, all of the mitzvot become beautiful to him. All of a sudden, he wants to keep Shabbat. All of a sudden, he wants to learn Torah. All of a sudden, he wants to do a lot of good things, and you see that he can do everything, and he becomes a real Baal Tshuva. Now, sometimes you'll see somebody stop wasting seed. This is rare, but it does happen. You see a person stop wasting seed, but they still sin elsewhere. They still don't want to learn Torah. They're still arrogant. They're still stealing. They're still lying. They're still a piece of garbage. And, that they were from beforehand, but not in like I'm trying to insult, but in essence, before they learned the Torah, they were stealing from the whole world. They were robbing the whole world. They were doing everything. And now, all of a sudden, they have this mitzvah of they're protecting their brit. That person did not do tshuva. Why? He's now protecting his brit for different reasons. It's not because the Torah says it. It's not because the Torah says it. Sometimes people get a certain level of kavod that they feel that gives them the strength to protect their brit, but this is not long-lasting. This is usually something that eventually breaks, and ultimately they go back to being what they were. A person that does tshuva for the brit in a real way is a person that can become a ish kadosh, mamash kadosh, a person that you can go to and ask them for blessing because they're a holy person. You see, those people, they protect their mouth, they protect their behavior, they protect how they behave with money, they protect their marriage, they protect their mind, they want to learn, they want to do things. People that protect their brit seriously and genuinely are mamash anashim kdoshim. They're very, very unique people. And you can tell the difference between somebody that does and someone that doesn't. Or at least I can, Baruch Hashem, it's one of the blessings that Kadosh Baruch Hu gave me. Some people, you could simply tell. Point being is that the behavior of someone at Shomer Brit is significantly different. So you're not the only one, David, that discovered Judaism from this. Many people, even people that were born Jewish and were religious their whole life, say to me, I finally did tshuva after I watched your shiurim, including guys that are in yeshiva, avrechim, and in a few cases, even rabbis. Even rabbis. So, Baruch Hashem, that's why Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai says in the Zohar Kadosh, in the Ikvita de Mashiach, at the time before Mashiach, the tikkun of the generation will be Tikkun Habrit. Those that do tshuva for the Brit will see Pnei Mashiach, will see Mashiach. Why? Because they'll have the ability to become tzaddikim. But those that do not will not see Pnei Mashiach. will not see Gan Eden, will see nothing. So it's tikkun of the generation. It's all or nothing when it comes to Tikkun Habrit. But again, it's not easy. It's not something that's done overnight for most people. But nonetheless, a person needs to learn about it and do everything possible to overcome the obstacles.